All right, so it was the last video. I guess that we finished this part, for saving the jobs. And what we have left right here is probably the most important feature on this page, which is applying for jobs right here. All right, so I opened up actually my design right here, and um, if you go to the profile page right here, you can see that we will have this profile page, and you might think that this is irrelevant. Well, I would say before we even go ahead and allow this guy to apply for jobs, we need to go ahead and make some changes on the on the users table, because this guy should upload or should send his CV and his email. And I wanted, once we click on the apply now, the CV and the email are inserted in some table that we have right over here, but we do not even have a CV for this guy just yet. So this is why we need to go ahead actually and edit the user's table right over here. All right, so we will edit it. We will not just add the CV, we will add like a couple of things like the job title right here, for example, and we will add the description on all of those social media, while we're at it. This is why I opened this page up. All right, so if some things are not clear to you, they should be clear to you once we actually go ahead and work with this. All right, so if we go to the structure of the user table, I think that we need to add like a couple of columns right here. So we will add the job title, we will add the description, and we will add like 3 over here also for the social media, 3 columns, and we will also add the CV right here. So we need like 6 columns, to work with this. All right, so I want this to be like under the password. All right, so just go. All right, so this right over here should be CV first, and this will be varchar. And if we go right here, I will just give this for now as no. This is actually the length. All right, so this will be 200, and we will like set default for every and each one of those. All right, so because if we do not set a default value, well, basically when we create another user, this will blow up. An error will happen because we cannot leave some columns empty, so we have to set some kind of default value for every and each one of those columns. All right, so after the CV we will just go something like title or job underscore title right here. All right, so for this right over here, this will be varchar, will be 200. And if we go right here, let's see, as defined, we will just keep this for now, no job title. All right, so right after this, I want to go for the bio. Well, actually, this is no CV, and this will be bio right here. All right, so this will be varchar 200, as defined it. So this will be no bio. All right, so right after this, we have the social media. So this will be Twitter. This guy can add his Twitter links or his social media links. So this will be no Twitter. All right, and we will of course allow the user to that he will have the ability to update them. All right, so right after this will be Facebook. This will also be varchar, will be 200, and this will be as defined it. So this will be now Facebook. All right, and right after this, I think that we have LinkedIn. Yeah, there it is. So this will be varchar 200. No, LinkedIn. All right, so let's actually save this. All right, so there we go. We click browse. All right, so here you can have it right over here. This will be the default value, for every user that we create. So let's actually try to grab a CV and just place it, you know, and like insert the name right over here on the CV. Insert the name of the CV, which is going to be a PDF file, so we can actually try go ahead and apply for this job, for example. All right, so I want to go right over here. So let's, for example, just like pick up this. We're gonna go ahead and copy this. I'm gonna go ahead and copy. Well, first of all, let me just copy the name, and let me go right here. We're logged in with this user, so let me just go ahead and paste this in. So there is the CV. And let me now copy this and go right over here to the C. Let me go to exam, htdocs, and if we go to job board, right here, if we go to public, if we go to assets, we can just create a new folder right here, and we can name this, so it will be CVs. All right, so if we just go right here and paste this in, all right, so here is our own CV. All right, so yeah, let's go ahead right now and try to apply for this job. So what we will need to do is just create a form, just like what we did for saving it's just like what we did for saving the job function right here. All right, so let me go, for example, first for the routes, and if we go to web right here, all right, so as you can see, job/save. So if we just copy this and paste, all right, so jobs/ right here, so this will be apply. All right, so apply right here. And this will hit the jobs controller, and we should go right here, job apply, like this. All right, so this will be apply dot job, and let's save this whole thing. Let's now go ahead and create this. If we go to app, and if we go to http controllers jobs, and if we go to jobs controller, let's go down at the bottom, and let's do this function right here. So let me just, all right, so I need to go copy this. All right, so it's going to be pretty similar to this. So let me copy this, and let's paste down at the bottom, and let's cut this and paste it right here. All right, so we're gonna need the request and the request once more. And I want to go, before we even insert, I want to go right over here, F, the request right here, CV, if the request CV is equal to no CV. If this guy did not upload any CV just yet, if we have the default value right here, that means that we cannot insert this CV because he did not update his CV just yet. So we will just go something like let's see, right over here, we will redirect right over here. We will go to job/single, and we will go to the same page, and we will go something like if we will call this message apply. So we will go upload your CV first, and the profile page, for example. All right, so let's actually go ahead and do this, and do the front end with Blade. So if we go to resources, and if we go to views, and if we go the jobs, if we go to single.blade, we can actually copy this part and we can just go ahead and paste it down here. So this will be apply. All right, so let's also paste it right here. All right, so save. All right, and else, you know, we will just go ahead and cut this, and we will, you know, go ahead and pass on to, you know, go ahead and insert this. So this will be apply job, for example. We will call it like this. All right, and we're gonna save this, and we're gonna save this in another table right here. We should create a new table. Well, what do you think that we should call it? So this will be applications, for example. All right, the applications for the jobs. So we will possibly need an ID. So this will be integer. It will be 10 characters. All right, and this will be auto increment, and index will be a primary key. All right, so right after this, we will insert the CV. So this will be varchar 200 right here, and we will just go ahead and insert the user underscore ID also, because this is important. All right, so let's this, you know, this will be actually an integer. All right, so this will be just in right here. All right, so what else that we should insert? I think that we should insert a couple of things like the job saved right here. All right, because we're gonna grab the data, you know, we're gonna, you know, we're gonna show every user like his applicants, or sorry, you know, the applications that he sent to the jobs. So we will just go ahead and insert those. So there is the job image right here. So this will be varchar 200. Let's add like 4 columns or something. So this will be job title. All right, so right after this, we'll have job region. This will be 200, and the job region right here is, all right, so for the job region, it will be 200 right here. And we will have the company. So this will also be varchar 200 right here. And we will have the job type. All right, so varchar 200 also, and we will have the created ad and the updated ad. So we will need like 2 columns right here. Timestamp. And this will be updated ad. Timestamp also. All right, so this will be current timestamp, and this will also be current timestamp. And let's click save. All right, so check that out. Great. Now let's go ahead and, you know, and generate a model. Right? Do we have time? Right, we still have time. Let me open up this and just go PHP Artisan make model, and this will be something like applications. All right, so we should keep this, you know, as a, you know, as a famous thing between programmers, you know, to keep like the model singular, all right, not a plural. So if we just click like this, all right, so now the model is generated. So if we go to models, if we go to the job, and there is the application. So let me just go ahead and go to this model right here. We need to copy this, you know, because it's going to be very similar. Let's go to the application model and paste. All right, so this will be applications right here, and the fillable. All right, so this will be CV, and I guess that this is actually everything. All right, so what else? What else that we can grab? If we go to job saved right here. All right, so I guess that this is this is everything. So let's just save and close. Well, actually, I'm sensing that there's a couple of different things. So we go right here. All right, so CV user ID job image, CV user ID job image, and job title, and job region, and company and job type. All right, so I guess that they are the same. So let's close this up, and what we can do is go back right here to the logic. All right, so this will be job saved, create. All right, and let's also cut this and paste it down here. So right after this, we want to grab first the CV, and the CV will actually come from auth user, and we're gonna just grab the CV right away. All right, so yeah, I guess that this is everything. I want to go right here first, and I want to copy this and paste. So this will be application like this. All right, so what else? So job apply right here. All right, so right after, I want to keep this, and this will be application. Forgot probably the most important thing. So yeah, so 3 here, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So yeah, great. Job ID. Did we even insert this at the applications? No, we do not even have the job ID right here. So do we even need it? I think that we need it actually. So let's create a new column. We're gonna keep this new column after the CV. So after the CV right here, let's click. This will be job ID 10. So all right, so there we go. You better go ahead and add this to the application right here. All right, so job ID, user ID. All right, so let's now go ahead and work with all right, so this will be a comma. Let's go ahead and actually work with the form. So if we go to the single blade right here, did we even like finish this? Apply job, redirect back to single job save. This should actually be applied. Something like this, and the message will be you applied to this job successfully. All right, so just save this. All right, and let's grab applied right here, and if we go to single dot blade, should go right over here, and just copy this and go right after this div and cut this and save. All right, so yeah, there we go. Let's go to the same page actually and go down and try to create our own form. So there is the button apply now. So this form will be a bit similar, or actually a lot similar. So let's copy this whole thing right here, and if we go right over here and paste this, so if we go right here and just go /form. All right, so we will grab the job ID, and the user ID, we're already getting that now in the back end. So we will also need like a CV. So this will be CV right over here. Are we getting the CV also? Yeah, so yeah, we're getting the CV right over here using the session, and we can also get the user ID, you know, using the session. So this will be ID like this. So save. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. All right, so this will be job ID, CV right here, job image, job title. These are simply for job region right here 5, and job type 6, and the company is simply just 7 right here. All right, so this job ID and the CV right here. Yeah, so we do not even need the CV right over here. So this will be job ID, job image, job title, job region, and job type right over here. Those are 5, and the company is 5, 6. So all right, so this is 1 2 3 4 5 and 6 right here. All right, and we only have 2 that we're getting them by using the auth class right here, which represents the session. So save this, and right over here we will have the button. We will just make this so it will be a type of submit, and the name submit right here. All right, so for the route, if we go to the web right here, this will be apply the job like this. All right, so just save this, and let's go ahead right here and try and click apply now. Let's see what's gonna happen exactly. All right, so we're back to the same page, and it says you applied to this job successfully, which is great. That's a good sign. If we just click browse right here, all right, so as you can see, there is the ID of this this record, and here is the job ID, which is 2 right here. So great. And the CV is simply the name of the CV right here, and there is the user ID, and there is the job image, the job title, the region, the company, the job type, and all of that. All right, so it's actually great. It's working perfectly. In the next video, we're gonna go ahead and validate this button right here, just like we validated this one.